Hi, Sebastian. My name is Eduardo, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You already probably have a good idea of why I asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using an app that we're working on so we can see where it works as intended. The session should take about 15 minutes. The first thing I want to make clear is that we're testing the app and not you. You can do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the app, we're going to ask you as much as possible to try and think out loud, to say what you're looking at and what you're trying to do. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the app, so we need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them then. If you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation. The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the app, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on this project. And it helps me because I don't have to take as many notes. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Before we look at the app, I would like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what's your occupation and what do you do all day?
I'm currently a full-time student going through the game development degree.
Do you know of the video game company Nintendo? If so, do you play any of their games? And which one is your favorite?
Yes. I've been following the Nintendo company for a long time, and my favorite game is Pokemon.
Oh, so you've heard of the Pokemon games. So have you played all of them or?
Yeah, I have played all of the Pokemon games.
Okay, great. We're done with the questions. And we can start looking at things. Okay, so you got yourself a new Pokemon game and wanted to have an app where you can access information about the Pokemon that you have found. A friend recommended you this app, so you decided to check it out. The first thing you do is check your favorite Pokemon. Also, Yugon is your favorite Pokemon?
Yeah. It is.
Okay, cool. Internet slow today. You recently caught a Pokemon called Fivas, and you want to look at it and see if it has an evolution.
Okay. So I go to home. I search for. Let's see if he can evolve. So here there is an image of another Pokemon. I'm not sure if it's the evolution, but I certainly know, but there is no information that it is. So
okay. Now, you recently started playing for the first game and wanted to look at the starters to see which one you want to take, to look at their stats and their evolutions, to see which one you like the most.
So I'm going to look through the first generation starters.
Yes.
So the first one is Bulbasaur. So I can see he's a grass and poison type. There's a brief information about Bulbasaur, and he has 3 evolutions. Now let's see the next one. So the next one, oops, I clicked Bulbasaur again. The next one is Charmander. He's
Yeah, application uses the internet, so sometimes if it's slow. It doesn't load everything.
There's actually no internet.
We had a short break because the internet, we were having trouble with the internet and we had no internet connection, so, and we needed for the app to work, but now we're gonna continue.
So I was looking at Charmander, and now I can see he's a fire Pokemon. He has 3 evolutions, and he has some good stats. Okay, so let's see the last one. It's Squirrel, and he's a water type. He has a high defense, and there is a brief information about what he does, and he also has 3 evolutions.
Okay, that's all we have today for you. Thank you for everything. And do you have any questions or maybe some suggestions?
No, I don't have any.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
See you.
¡Ey! No quedaba nada.